Okay, so 10.2 polynomials long division factor theorem. This always seems hard at first, but it's not that bad. With long division, get a couple of different colour pens out, write some really detailed notes, try it a few times and it will make sense. So polynomials basically means many term, or many number, but we can say it's many term. So e.g. 5x squared plus 3x cubed plus 4x plus 2x to the 5, etc. So that would be a polynomial. Now we need to be able to divide polynomials. So to do that first, we're going to talk about simplifying algebraic fractions, and then we're going to go into long division. So if we wanted to simplify this, these types we can simplify, and these are when we've got a one-term denominator. So if it's a one thing on the bottom, you can just simplify it then and there. So we can say this is 5x squared plus 2x plus 3x to the minus 1, just by dividing each term by x. That's fine. What we can't do is when we've got a two-term denominator. So for example, so a two-term denominator, we can't just cancel, you can't pick and choose what you cancel. That kind of thing requires long division. So one thing on the bottom, we cancel it straight away, two things on the bottom, and we've got to do long division. Okay, there's one other type, which is when you can spot a common factor. So we'll put that over here. So if you're trying to simplify this, you might spot, yeah, we've got two factors here. If one of these factors goes into the above one, we can simplify. So if we factorise this quadratic, we get 2x minus 3, x plus 6. So then we've got an x plus 6 on top and on bottom. We can just divide the top and the bottom x plus 6 and get 2x minus 3 over x plus 1. So if you've got something you can factorise on top, maybe you can divide it then and there. Something with just one term on the bottom, you can simplify it straight away. And anything with two terms or more on the bottom, you have to use long division. Cool. Right, so we're going to jump into some long division. It's a weird method, but it is easy with practice. Okay, so that is the thing that we are trying to long divide. And the way we do that, you might remember some of this from GCSE. So you write the thing that we're dividing here, and the thing we're trying to divide it by out here, and our answer is going to go up here, and our remainder is going to go down here. Right, so the way we do this then, first of all we're going to see how many times does x go into x cubed. So step one, it's going to be x cubed divided by x. So x goes into x squared, x cubed, x squared times. So x squared, imagine those times it gives you that. So step one, do that. Step two, going to multiply to find remainder. So we've done the first bit of division. We did x cubed divided by x and got x squared. Now we're going to multiply our x squared to see what's left to divide next. So x squared times that gives us x cubed. X squared times minus 3 is minus 3x squared. And now we're going to subtract those. So multiply to find the remainder and subtract. X cubed, take x cubed is 0. 2x squared minus 3x squared is going to be 5x squared. So the first bit of long division has been done, and now we're going to drop down the next bit. So you get 5x squared minus 17x plus 6. So now we start the whole thing again. So step 3 there, drop down. Okay, so now we go back to step 1 again. So now we're going to do 5x squared divided by x. So step 4, 5x squared divided by x. So 5x squared divided by x, we get 5x, which we write at the top. Then again we're going to multiply to find the remainder and subtract. So step 5, multiply to find the remainder. So 5x times x is 5x squared. 5x times minus 3 is minus 15x. And subtract those. That take that as 0. Minus 17 minus 15 is going to give us 2x. And then step 4, drop down, so we get plus 6 there. Drop down. Terms. Okay, and then once again we're back to step 1, so x into 2x. So step 7, 2x divided by x, which we get 2. Next step, step 8, multiply to find remainder and subtract. So, yeah, 2 times x is going to be 2x, 2 times minus 3. Oops, we made a mistake here. Sorry, that should have been a minus 2, shouldn't it? Okay, that's a minus 2. There. So, yes, that should have been minus 2 divided by x. Okay, so then what do we get to? Multiply to find the remainder and subtract. So we multiply this to find the remainder. So 2 times x minus 2x minus 3 times 2 is plus 6. Subtract these two and we get 0. So we have a remainder of 0. So in other words, this is a factor of this resulting in this. So we can write the whole thing out and say x cubed plus 2x squared minus 17x plus 6 divided by x minus 3 equals x squared plus 5x minus 2. So we divide this by x minus 3, we get this, thus stating x minus 3 is one of the factors of that cubic. Right, let's try another one. So remainder 0, therefore x minus 3 is a factor. Cool, right, that might have not made much sense. So we're going to try another 3 or 4 of these. Cool. Cool. Alright, so again trying to divide this, so let's set up the long division. So we've got x, 2x plus 1 dividing into 4x to 4. Okay, interestingly there isn't a cube term, so we're going to put in 0x cubed, just so we've got a placeholder. Then 17x squared, there's no x term, so plus 0x, and then plus 4. Right, so same again, step 1. We're going to do 4x to 4 divided by 2x. So we get 2. So we divide that, we get 2x cubed. And now we're going to multiply to check, or multiply to find remainder. So multiply and subtract to find remainder. So 2x cubed times that gives us 4x to the 4 plus 2x cubed. So again, subtract these two. And we get those two cancel. 0 minus 2x cubed gives us minus 2x cubed. So we're going to drop down the rest of it. Minus 17x squared plus 0x plus 4. Cool. Right, now we start again. So step 3. Cutting out some steps this time to change to speed time up. So we're going to do minus 2x cubed divided by 2x. So we're going to get minus 2 and the 2 already, so minus x squared in this case. So 2x cubed divided by that, 2's cancel, minus x squared. Then we're going to multiply 2 and subtract to find the remainder. Multiply and subtract to find remainder. So times minus x squared by this, and minus it here. So minus 2x cubed minus x squared. And subtract. So again, take that 0. Minus 17 minus x squared is going to give us minus 16 x squared. Drop the other terms down. Plus 0x plus 4. Right, ready for our third step of division. So we're going to do minus 16x squared divided by 2x. So we're going to get minus 8x this time. And then again, multiply and subtract. Multiply and subtract. Let's times that down. Minus 16x squared minus 8x. Subtract those. 0 minus minus 8 is going to be plus 8x. Drop down the 4. Plus 4. Last step. 7. 8x divided by 2x gives us plus 4. Times 2 check. So back to 8. Multiply and subtract. 4 times 2x plus 1 gives us 8x plus 4. Subtract. Again we get 0. So again, remainder is 0. Therefore 2x plus 1 is a factor. We could sum up what we found. So this divided by this gives us, what was it, 2x cubed minus x squared minus 8x plus 4. So that divided by that is that. Or in other words, this cubic times that gives us that quartic. Right, on for another one of these. So what we've got next. So this time simplify. 3x cubed plus 7x minus 3 over x plus 1. So this time I don't think there's going to be a remainder. So we need to simplify it this. So we're going to do 3x cubed. Again, there's no x squared, so let's add in 0x squared plus 7x minus 3. All divided by x plus 1. Okay, again, so step 1, 3x cubed divided by x. So 3x cubed divided by x gives us 3x squared. Then we times the check. So times and subtract. So times those together, we get 3x squared plus 3x cubed plus 3x squared. And subtract those. and we just get minus 3x squared. So let's drop down the other bits, so plus 7x minus 3. And we go again with the division, so step 3, it's going to be minus 3x squared divided by x, which is going to give us minus 3x this time. And then we times and subtract. 3x times that gives us minus 3x squared. 3x times that is minus 3x. Subtract those, that goes to 0. 7 minus minus 3 gives us 10x. Minus 3 takes 0, gives us minus 3. Okay, and again, now we're going to do step 5, 10x divided by x, which gives us plus 10 on top. Then times again, so times and divide. Sorry, times and subtract. 10 times x is 10x. 10 times 1 is 10. So subtract these, minus, that cancels, minus 3 take 10 is going to be minus 13. So we have a remainder because x will not go into 13, so remainder. What this means is that 13 couldn't be divided by x plus 1, so our remainder is minus 13 over x plus 1. So we could write out the whole thing we started with, so 3x cubed plus 7x minus 3 divided by x plus 1. We could say, well, that equals the thing we got, 3x squared minus 3x plus 10, with this remainder of minus 13 over x plus 1. So the division gave us the answer to the division plus the bit left over that we couldn't divide by x plus 1. Cool. Right, let's do one more of these. Cool. Right, so long division. First we've got to show that's a factor, then factorize completely, and then write all the real roots. So how are we going to show it's a factor? Well, by using long division, showing that there's no remainder. So 2x minus 1 is our supposed factor, so we're dividing our cubic by this. If the remainder is 0, then we know we've got a factor. So if you guys want to pause it and try this, it's the same method as we've done 3 or 4 times already. I'll go through it a bit quicker about the steps this time. So 2x cubed divided by 2x gives us x squared. Multiply down, so 2x cubed minus x squared, and then subtract them. That goes to 0. 3 minus minus goes to 4. Square, drop down the rest, minus 8x plus 3. Okay, let's do the next step along division. So 4x squared divided by 2x gives us 2x, and then times it, so 4x squared minus 2x, and then subtract it. And we get 0, minus 8 minus minus 2, it's going to be minus 6x plus 3. So it's minus 6x divided by 2x gives us minus 3. Times it, minus 6x plus 3, subtract it, we get 0. So yeah, remainder of 0, so it is a factor. So remainder of 0, therefore factor. Okay, hence factorise it completely. All we found out is that this cubic, 2x cubed plus 3x squared minus 8x plus 3, is actually equal to our quadratic up there, x squared plus 2x minus 3, times by the factor, 2x minus 1. So you kind of use long division to factorise this cubic. Factorise completely, so we need to factorise the leftover quadratic. So we get x, and this one's going to be minus 1 and plus 3. There we go, so fully factorised quadratic there. And part C, write all the real roots. X is 1, x is minus 3, and x is a half. Right, so before we try one more of these, just because it is a hard topic, so if you guys want to again pause it and try it yourself. So if I'm going to pause this, try it. The remainder you should get should be minus 200. So pause it, I'll go through it now though. So 3x squared divided by x gives us 3x squared. Times it again, so 3x cubed minus 9x squared. Subtract them, so minus 14 minus 9, which gives us minus 5x squared. Drop down the rest. Minus 47x minus 14. X is into minus 5x squared gives us minus 5x times it minus 5x squared plus 15x. Subtract it, minus 47 minus 15 gives us minus 62x. And then drop down 14. X is into that, go minus 6 times it minus 6x squared plus 18. Does not give us minus 6 at all. That gives us minus 62x minus 14. X into minus 62, go minus 62, times it, minus 62x. 62 times 3 is plus 186. Subtract those and you do get minus 200, so minus 14 minus 186 minus 200. Cool, right, I might do an extra video just with a few more of these, but I'll do like a notebook one. So that is long division, and the last topic for this week is the factor theorem.